is one we can all relate to, trying to collect on health claims from insurance companies. It can be a frustrating experience. So in this morning's Eye on the Law, our legal expert Robert Tarver has some tips on what to do if and when your insurance company refuses to pay up. Robert, good morning.
Good morning, Bryant. Now more than ever before, people rely on health insurance to protect them from the high cost of medical care. But health claims processors say there's been a sharp rise in the number of claims being rejected or simply ignored by insurance companies. As a result, families are sometimes saddled with medical costs they thought would be covered, and they're often left without answers.
The consumers don't know what to do, and the insurance companies really seem to be keeping the consumers in the dark.
Lisa Gray is a health claims processor, helping patients get their bills paid.
Insurance companies will routinely deny, not giving an explanation as to why they've denied. Therefore, people don't know what to do, where to go. They're making numerous phone calls to their carriers and not getting the information that they need to get that bill paid.
They will use many stall tactics and delay tactics to avoid paying that doctor in a timely manner.
Mary Struthers works on behalf of doctors who also find payment a slow process.
The insurance companies are stretched so thin that they're holding the insurer's premium money for a lot longer so that they can invest to recoup their losses.
Daniel is a former claims examiner who knows firsthand what can happen to your health claim.
There was an incident in a company I worked for where claims were found in a drop ceiling in a restroom.
How many claims would you say?
I can't exactly remember, but it was well over 100.
Even Daniel had problems getting his own health claim processed.
The radiology company was sending the claim to the wrong address. The company told me I should tell the radiology company. The radiology company told me I should get the information from my insurance company. I said, you know what, I'm not supposed to be in this loop. And this went on for probably 2 years over a simple x-ray.
Has it been paid yet?
No.
Robert, why are insurance companies able to get away with this?
Well, insurance companies say, number one, they have legitimate claims that they shouldn't pay, not covered claims, and they say that's not a problem. But we're looking at another area, and that's the area of claims where they just haven't processed them properly. A lot of these claims have been processed in a faulty manner. A lot of times, also, the insurance companies just simply say, this is a claim that you're going to have to fight us for.
Okay, so if you're going to fight them, what kinds of things should you do to get your claim taken care of?
Well, the first thing you have to do is do the normal things you do anytime you want to get something taken care of. Get on the phone, talk to the superiors, try to go up the chain. See if you can resolve it that way.
Don't talk to the first person that answers the phone?
The first person is generally not going to give you the satisfaction, and they don't have the authority.
So who do you want to talk to?
You want to talk to a supervisor, and if not, if you don't get satisfaction, then that supervisor, all the way up the chain. Do everything you can do to resolve it before you have to sue. The companies know that it costs them a lot of money to sue, so they'll want to resolve it too.
So you should threaten to sue?
Well, I don't know if threatening does it, but you definitely do want to say, look, this is what we need to do to resolve this, and let them know that you're prepared to take it to the mat if you have to.
Okay, we've got some graphics. You've identified certain things people should do before they sue. Take us through them.
Well, the first thing is you have to make sure that your insurance is in effect. I can't tell you how many times people say, we want to go to the mat on this, and guess what? They were never covered in the first place. The second thing is that the procedure that you're talking about, the medical procedure, has to be covered in and of itself. A lot of times the policy doesn't call for the coverage of that specific procedure. And Brian, also arbitration. Arbitration is when you go and try to settle these things between yourselves, the parties discussing
with a mediator?
it. That's right. That's right. And lastly, determine the amount of the claim. Is it a small claims matter or is it something much larger? That'll decide where you're going to sue ultimately.
And generally, does it work? What's the scorekeeping on this stuff?
You know, it's just like anything else. When you sue a company, it's very difficult. The odds tend to be against you. But lately, courts have looked at these insurance claims. They said, look, let's look at this guy as the little guy, the insured, and say that the company really has an unfair advantage over it.
Okay, real quick, and what you can sue for. Let's just walk through the graphic, and you're just going to make a quick one. Benefits wrongfully withheld?
Everything that you needed to get under the medical claim.
Okay. Pain and suffering?
Pain and suffering, of course, is not the pain and suffering for the original injury. It's for what you've been through in trying to get paid.
All right. Punitive damages,
Punitive
of course.
damages if they act in bad faith.
And the last one?
The money that you spent to hire an attorney and to work with you, attorney's fees.
That's what they should be paying for.
Absolutely.
Nice if you can get it.
It depends.
Determine what you can settle for.
That's it.
All right. Robert Tarver, thanks very much.
Thanks, Brian.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
All right. It's 11.